This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, a popular restaurant is making a comeback in our area. We'll tell you more next. Hi everyone, and thanks for watching FYI News 13 on SSPTV. I'm Ken Kara. Lisa Sugart and Janine Mazurkevich will join the program in just a little bit. Well, it's been nearly 5 months since fire destroyed Dementi's restaurant in Mountaintop, but now FYI has learned that the landmark restaurant is coming back. Dementi's owner Kevin McDonald confirmed to FYI yesterday that he will definitely rebuild.
First 2 months you're basically just stupid. You're coming out of shock and this and that, and it takes you a while before you can make a decision, and now it's coming up on 5 months and we've decided to rebuild. We really don't have much choice. What else are we going to do? We've been raised in the hospitality industry, and it's what we do, and it's what we like doing. I mean, oh my God, I can't open a print shop. I got to go back into business. I got to do something.
McDonald misses the place he has lived and worked at for more than 30 years.
I like working for myself. I miss our staff. I miss our employees. I miss having a grocery store underneath us. We never ran out of milk or butter or eggs, anything. It was always downstairs. So we'll build again, and it's neat now because we get to build the restaurant of our dreams. We had bought Dementi's pretty much the way it was, and we got what we got. Now we get to design it ourselves, basically.
Again, owner Kevin McDonald confirmed that he will rebuild Dementi's on the same site in Mountaintop. Our Kulsum Khan will have much more with McDonald coming up on FYI in the coming days. Hazleton police are looking for an SUV that struck a pedestrian around 10:20 last night. According to police, the vehicle was traveling north on Poplar Street, just north of Broad Street, when it struck a 53-year-old male pedestrian. The vehicle fled north on Poplar. The victim was transported to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton, and then flown to a trauma center. Witnesses described the vehicle as a dark-colored SUV, possibly a Ford Explorer, with a dark-colored bug guard with the design of a dragon on either side. Anyone with information is asked to call Hazleton Police at 570-459-4940. A brand new dog park is being planned for our area. Lisa Sugart has the details on a special event happening this weekend that will help make the project a reality.
We are here at beautiful Urana Park in the borough of Weatherly with the mayor of Weatherly, Tom Connors, who is wearing another hat today. He's a member of the Weatherly Canine Club, which is looking to put a beautiful dog park here at Urana Park. Mayor, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now you have a big festivities coming up this Sunday here at Urana Park. You're looking to raise money for a dog park, so tell us what's taking place this Sunday.
This Sunday from 2 to 7 is called Paws in the Park, and we have a big event here. We welcome people to come and join us. We're going to have a Chinese auction. We're going to have crafts for the kids, a moon bounce. We'll be selling food. We're going to have a professional dog trainer here to answer questions, representative from No Nonsense Neutering, and all kind of good things for people who care about dogs and love dogs, and we invite everybody to come down. The Girl Scouts are helping us. They're going to be washing dogs. We have somebody here cutting nails of dogs. So we're pretty excited about the event, and it's going to a good cause. So we hope people to come out and join us. And right after the event, the Lehighton Band will be playing in our band shell, and they're fantastic, and they'll be taking donations for the Carbon County Animal Shelter. So it's really like a day set for the dogs here in Weatherly, and we're pretty happy about it.
Wow, that's a wonderful event. Now this is taking place Sunday at 2 o'clock till 7 o'clock on Sunday night. So the dog park itself, tell us a little about what you're helping to do once you get the money to put it in.
We are hoping to put a big fence up around a wooded area in the park that's not being used now, and a couple benches inside, maybe some equipment for the dogs. And it's going to be a place where you can bring your dog, take it off the leash, it'll be safe, it'll have a place to run and play, and you'll have a place to socialize with your dog. And if the dogs are friendly, they could meet new friends, and it sounds like a good thing all around.
There are a lot of people with pets looking for places like this. Once this is up and running, this is not just for residents of Weatherly.
No, it isn't. It's open to everybody as long as they follow the rules that'll be in place and respect the park. And there's no fee. So the group come together. We have 10 active members. They're working real hard, and we hope we get the support to make it happen.
If anybody wants to chime in and help with all your causes, who would they contact?
They can call the borough office or they could call me. My number's in the phone book, and we'll help them out. But more importantly, they could come to the event on Sunday, and we'd give them all the information they need. We welcome anybody to join us, and if you love dogs, this is the place to be Sunday.
All right, well, it sounds like a great event. Again, it is Paws in the Park here at Urana Park in Weatherly from 2 until 7 p.m. Come out for the Chinese auction, bring your dogs, the doggy spa, and so much more. Help support this wonderful cause.
Thanks, Lisa. It's always beautiful down there at Urana Park. Go enjoy the day. And let's check out, remember, our Standard Speaker. They're our media partner, and you can check them out online at standardspeaker.com for local news, sports, and more. And be sure to pick up the paper. It is available 7 days a week. Coming up next on FYI, we'll preview this year's High Mountain Craft Beer Festival. And later, we'll check back in with the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs' Russ Kanzler. FYI, we'll be right back.
My name is Krista Schneider. I'm the Executive Director with the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress. And today we're talking about Second Friday, which is our Second Friday event. This is for this Friday, August 8th. Second Fridays is a partnership between the Hazleton Power, Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, and the Chamber. And it's intended to bring events and special business promotions downtown to attract people for this special day. So it starts out on August 8th. Our Second Friday events start with the Farmers Market, which will be from 10 to 2. That's right here downtown along Broad Street. From 5 to 7, there's some children's activities, which will take place in the Wyoming and Green Street parking lot. Some paintball target games set up, pony rides, and even some carnival games. And then beginning at 5:30 and then again at 6:30, Core Fitness is actually doing a free community Zumba class, and that'll be in that parking lot off Wyoming Street. Beginning at 5:30 also, the Historical Society is leading a walking tour of the downtown core district, and that'll be led by Charles McElwee, and he'll be leading that tour. Also at 5:30, for folks that are interested in beer, Cunningham Brewery is doing a special tasting event that'll be held in the rear lobby of the Markle Building, and that'll last until 7:30. Beginning at 6:30, we have some musicians that will be performing in the special little park that is set up next to the Security Savings Bank building. One other thing that's happening is that Pennsylvania Theater for Performing Arts is putting on a special show, The Producers, and for this Friday's showing, they're actually offering a $2 discount. Anyone interested in participating in that should buy tickets directly through the PTPA. And then at 9 o'clock, it wraps up with a free movie, the movie at the Markle. So people are encouraged to bring their own chairs, blankets. The movie is going to be Frozen. And we also have several participating businesses, about a dozen, that will be offering special promotions and discounts on their products. And we'll have an information table, anybody who's interested in picking up a map, that'll be right here across the street from the Chamber.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We're in your community and we're talking about some fun events that are going to happen in downtown Hazleton. They are already happening, and Mary Malone is with us from the Chamber of Commerce, and there are so many exciting good things happening in our downtown, and we really are focusing on more people, even if you're not from Hazleton, but outside of Hazleton, like McAdoo and Cunningham, to come on and celebrate with us on all these fun activities. So thanks for being with us.
Glad to be here. Always glad to be a part of the family here.
And it is the Farmers Market that we're talking about today.
And we've had the farmers market. This is probably about our 4th year of doing the farmers market. Switched it up a little bit this year and moved it to a Friday.
Okay.
So every Friday in July through the end of August from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. we've been doing the farmers market. And it's really been fun. So obviously Berger's Farm has been kind of the mainstay for us. And then O'Hare's Orchard has been with us in the Center for Landscape Design. So fresh produce. Every Friday here in the downtown, and it's kind of turned into a fun lunchtime piece as well with our flash park. Again, right on the sidewalks there and in between the buildings, the former Security Savings building and the Remember When building. So there's a little stage. We've had entertainment. We have so many talented people here, young artists, some DJs to add a little bit of sound. Encourage people, once you buy your produce, sit down and relax. Fresh flowers. and even been able to highlight. We've had McCann's with us every single week, and they've chosen to highlight a different program. So last week, their early childhood education, they had some great activities for young kids that might be with their parents. And this week, and there's one more time before the end of the farmers market, the massage students will be doing free chair massages.
And they are wonderful at McCann. They have like the best massages, and we had them here once in front of our place when we did Fun Fest, and everyone was coming over and getting the massages. So that's something that's really new for the downtown for them to come and celebrate.
Right, we had done it before. It used to be on Saturdays, and so like I said, kind of, and again, not just folks that are in business, but from the surrounding areas, plenty of free parking in and around the area. We've had a sighting or time or two where we've had an ice cream truck, and that's been with us as well for farmers market. But again, you know, Friday in summertime in downtown, place to be at.
All right, so check it out. It's a new concept, but it is gaining some popularity now that we've been doing it for a couple weeks. Next week, we're going to talk about another project that's going on downtown. It's the Open Door Project, and you can get involved. It's fun for the families. It's fun for any ages, and we're really encouraging people to come to downtown Hazleton. So thanks for joining us here on FYI. We're in your community.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
We've had a nice couple of days, but it's looked threatening out there at times with some gray clouds hanging around. Let's hope our luck continues, though, and it looks like it will. We'll have some very, very nice days ahead. We start, though, with our forecast for tonight from the National Weather Service. It will be mostly clear. The low will be 55 degrees. On the extended forecast, Friday is a sunny day. The high is 76. Friday night will get down to 60 degrees, and it looks nice throughout the weekend. It'll be 78 on Saturday. On Sunday, it'll stay 78 degrees. And as we move into next week, Monday starts partly sunny. The high will be 79, and Monday night will be mostly cloudy with a low around 60.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
I'm here now with Gene Ackery, who is the co-chair of the High Mountain Craft Beer Festival, going to be held here at Genetti's off of Route 309 in Hazleton. Also, now this is going to help the Rotary Club, and it's going to help them help other organizations in our area, help the community. Now, I think this beer fest is a community service in itself, because I am a huge, huge beer fan. You said you're more of a wine connoisseur, but you'll be trying the beer this weekend as well.
Oh, I sure will. We have over 40 craft beers for tasting this weekend. It's the largest group we've ever had. Plus, on top of that, we're going to have the Luzerne County brewers coming in and actually demonstrating how to make beer, and they'll be brewing a couple of craft beers, and obviously they're going to brew it right there, chill it down. You'll never taste a fresher beer than you're going to get there.
That's really neat. It's gotten really popular, brewing beer, people brewing their own beer. Have you been involved since the beginning, and does this get bigger and bigger?
It has. This is our third annual event, and it has gotten bigger each year. So we're hoping to keep it going year after year and make it bigger and bigger.
What if people want to come down? Can they buy tickets that day? Can they buy them in advance? How do they get here?
They can buy them in advance from any Rotarian, or they can buy them here at Genetti's, or they can get them at the door. Now, a little hint to save a little bit of money, they're $20 in advance and $25 at the door. But if they cut out the ad in the newspaper, they'll be able to get them at the door for $20 too, so they'll save $5.
So it'll be in the Standard Speaker. Do you know what day that will be in? Or
it's in today's paper, I believe, and it'll probably be in a couple of more times before Saturday.
All right, so if this is on another day, today is Wednesday during the week, so grab Wednesday's newspaper. Let's talk about some of the things Rotary does for the community. The money will go to help out the community. Maybe what some of the events Rotary does to help out people in our area.
Well, we have our scholarship program, which is a very successful program. We try to give out several $1,000s worth of scholarships each year, and some of the money, of course, will go to that. And there are various other projects that we do. We just recently provided a vehicle for the American Red Cross so that they could shuttle some people back and forth to the hospital and for blood transfusions, things like that that they needed. So it's all things like that that we try to do.
and it's very important, this event, and you had a lot of help from local businesses, and there's one in particular. We're going to show some of the sponsors, all the sponsors, but also there's one big one who really helped you guys out.
Right, D'Angelo Brothers Industries, DBI. Paul and Neil D'Angelo have been extremely generous with us over the last 3 years. And we also have several other large sponsors. We have First General Services out of Wilkes-Barre. They're a restoration company, fire restoration company. We have the Beer Stop, who will probably be able to provide you with any connoisseur beers you want in the local area. We have Hayden Electric. We have Citizens Publishing Company.
So big event here at Genetti's in Hazleton. Make sure you come out to help the Rotary Club that does so much good work for our area. Gene, thanks so much for joining us. Now, along with some great beer, there will be great music provided by the band Ostrich Hat this weekend. I hear the drummer is outstanding. Trust me, they are fantastic. You will be dancing, singing, and drinking great beer on Saturday. And maybe you'll have some extra money to spend if some of your numbers match some of these numbers. These are the midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. The Daily 502, the Big Four 1903, Quinto 22143, and finally Treasure Hunt 9, 13, 18, 26, and 28. Hear more from my interview with Russ Kanzler next in sports.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Many baseball players are superstitious. Now, Cunningham native Russ Kanzler doesn't strike me as superstitious, but if he is, I would have season tickets to Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs right now. After I visited with him at batting practice last week, he's been on fire. I'm sure it has everything to do with my presence and nothing to do with all the hard work and dedication he puts in. Kanzler has been hogging the highlights on the Iron Pigs website. Get it, hogging Iron Pigs. Anyway, since July 31st, he's hitting 400 with 4 home runs, 8 runs batted in, 6 runs scored, 4 walks, 1 triple, and 1 double. They need to name the bullpen at Coca-Cola Park Kanzlerville because he loves sending home run balls there. Now, watching this video and looking at Kanzler's stats, it's crazy to think that just a few weeks ago, he was wondering if he would get another shot in professional baseball after being released by the Yankees. Here, Kanzler talks about how he got through that period and what he talked about with the Phillies when he came into that organization. What kind of support did you get from home in between when you were looking for, in the next team, the next step in your life?
Oh, it was huge. I mean, that's what really kept me going. If I didn't have the support from my family and my loved ones, I wouldn't be here. My wife Kim was with me through that dark time. I mean, we were home for 5 days and the phone wasn't ringing. So I would be lying to you if I thought that things were going to work out in baseball. I thought this could be it. Maybe this is it. So we just prayed about it a lot, and she really was my rock through that. My mom and dad too were right there with me, trying to keep my head up, and my friends too. So it was great, man. I've always been very fortunate from back home, the entire Hazleton area. People that I saw like, hey man, keep your head up. This isn't the end for you. Someone's going to pick you up, and that was tough. It was tough, but to have that support means everything.
Russ, last thing, do the Phillies, do organizations talk with you when they bring you in and say, hey, look, here's where we're at, here's where you're at? Do you have those conversations?
Absolutely, yeah, and that's one thing I appreciate a lot with the Phillies was the open line of communication when I got here. I had a nice meeting with Dave Brundage, our manager, and he just expressed how happy he was to have me here, how confident he was in my abilities, and that I was going to get the at-bats to showcase myself. And then, truthfully, after that, it really is out of your hands. You do everything you can on the field, you try to put together good at-bats, you try to put together good numbers, but ultimately it is out of your hands. The decisions that they want to make at the next level, you really don't have any control in that. You just try to put together a good day every day, good attitude, good work ethic, and hopefully that shows.
The Iron Pigs start a 4-game series in Toledo on Thursday night, and they will be back home at Coca-Cola Park next Friday night against Buffalo. Position yourself somewhere near the bullpen out there in left field if you think Russ Kanzler, and he should be. That's where he's been hitting a lot of his home runs. All right, that's sports for tonight. FYI, we'll be right back. Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. Hey, happy birthday to John Metz Sr. This wish comes with love from your mom, sisters, brother, nieces, and nephews. Now for tonight's Talk of the Town, the Feast of Mary, the Mother of Our Lord Vesper service. This will be Thursday, August 14th at 7 p.m. at the Trinity Lutheran Church. This will be held in the Trinity Memorial Garden. The rain location will be on the Church Street portico. The event will be featuring Reverend Mindy Hepp. One more announcement tonight, the Hazelton Art League's annual member exhibition will be going on until August 31st. The reception will be held August 9th from 5 to 7 p.m. and the public is invited to attend. For more information, please call 570-817-1075. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. Robert and Vada, formerly of Hazelton. Memorial service will be August 16th at 10 a.m. from the Northside Funeral Home in Roswell, Georgia. And Peter Pavlenko of Freeland. The funeral will be held Saturday at 9 a.m. from the McNulty Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 5 to 8 and Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. at the funeral home. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazelton. Free delivery to all local funeral homes. Call 570-454-0111.
We're in your community back here with our PPL segments, and as we all know, Martha Hearn retired from her position with PPL after many, many years here in the greater Hazelton area. And we do have a new face of PPL in Hazelton, and that is Melinda Stumps. So thank you so much for joining us on our PPL segment.
Thank you for having us here. I'm delighted to be a part of this community. I've been touring the community for the last couple of weeks, and everybody has been tremendously welcoming, and I'm so excited to join the community.
So you're learning about the greater Hazelton area, and your title is the Regional Affairs Director for PPL Corporation. So you're taking over for Martha.
That's correct. I've actually been doing this job for about 3 years now. I also, am very involved in the Lehigh Valley, and now I'll be doing Martha's area as well. So I'm delighted to work with the community and look forward to meeting all of you out there as I travel.
Okay, so we want everyone to know, if you're not aware, the benefits and how community-oriented PPL has always been under Martha's watch.
Yes. Throughout the years, we have supported the Hazelton area with not only the philanthropic part. We support many of the nonprofit organizations in the area, but we also have wonderful employees who volunteer their time in the community, and we're going to continue to do both.
You're going to find out that we have a lot of generous people in Greater Hazelton. Many people like to volunteer, and again, there are many nonprofits out there who are looking for financial assistance, which PPL is always good with. So we're going to start off next week with giving information as we were, and we're going to talk about what for our first segment.
Our next segment is going to be on safety and lightning safely, so we're excited to do that.
All right, thank you so much, Melinda. I look forward to working with you. Again, Melinda, if you see her on the street, make sure you say hello to her. She is the new Regional Affairs Director for PPL Corporation. We'll see you next week.
Well, I hope everyone at home had as much fun as I did today on FYI. We're going to do it 2 more times this week. We have FYI on Friday and then FYI Weekend, which kicks off at 9 a.m. on Saturdays. Now, until Friday, take it easy, everyone.